Michelle Ball.
Good morning. As was mentioned, I'm Michelle Ball at the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services, and I am overseeing the oil and gas industry, the work that we're doing in support of the workforce development efforts for the industry, and that's what I want to talk a little bit about today as far as what we're doing at the state in support of the industry and for job seekers as well as businesses. So to talk about, kind of this natural gas boom that we're hearing about, I put up there 3 quotes or headlines from some newspapers and television stations from around the state that is talking about the oil and gas industry. And basically we're all here because we've heard about this boom that's going to occur in Ohio and eastern Ohio. And you can see the very last bullet is from the Youngstown Vindicator last week. So, and as I was driving up here, flipping radio stations, I heard some morning talk show hosts talking about the conference today. So it's very exciting kind of what's going to happen in the industry. I'm just going to do a couple of slides about what this shale play gas formation is in the state of Ohio and what it looks like for those of you that haven't gone online and done your research and know about it. But basically Pennsylvania, Ohio, as well as Maryland, West Virginia, New York, has what we call Marcellus and Utica Shale formations, and you can see from the display basically that the Utica Shale is below the Marcellus Shale, and that's what's more prevalent in Ohio as you start to hear a little bit about this shale formation and what's going to be happening. But the significant piece of this is that it does cover nearly half of the state, and the Utica Shale, obviously in the green, covers the majority of the state, and then the Marcellus Shale very much on the eastern part of Ohio, on the eastern counties. Basically, this is a graph from the Ohio Department of Natural Resources that shows the Utica Shale permits, the drilling permits that have been issued to date. This is a cumulative graph, so it will show up to that point from the beginning in March 2011 to where we are today, how many permits have been issued. According to ODNR, there have been 61 horizontal permits and 55 vertical permits, which are stratigraphic test wells for Utica Shale in Ohio. So we're looking at quite a few wells at this point. Of the horizontal permits, 13 have been drilled, and of the horizontal wells, 9 have been drilled. So we have a little over 20 wells that have been drilled in Ohio. And this is really what they look like. So looking from a geographic perspective in the state of Ohio, you can see where these wells are being drilled. The right side's kind of a blown up version of that. So you can see geographically where the majority of the wells are currently. So